The round table.
Gentlemen,
Aye.
let's broaden our minds.
Lay on, gentlemen, and let them know what's what. Fire at will. It's time for action, gentlemen.
Gentlemen of the round table.
What's the topic of discussion?
Civility, gentlemen. Always civility.
Marcus, you have to pray.
Yes, I do.
All right, you ready?
Yeah, I am. Today,
yeah, okay.
Oh, yeah. Today I'm going to read a poem for a dead cat.
I believe in dead cats.
You believe in it?
You too.
And God asked the feline spirit, "Are you ready to come home?"
Oh.
"Oh, yes, quite so," replied the precious soul. "And as a cat, you know I am most able to decide anything for myself." "Are you coming then?" asked God.
Snarky.
"Soon," replied the whiskered angel.
How long is this?
Yeah, it seems like it's, I would say, too long at this point.
Just a couple more verses.
All right,
Okay.
all right, all right.
Versus.
Yeah, that's okay. We're going to say lines. Yeah.
But I must come slowly, for my human friends are troubled. For you see, they need me, quite certainly. "But don't they understand," asked God, "that you'll never leave them? That your souls are intertwined?"
That's how God talks.
I guess.
You talk like a
In the
pedophile.
world of the cats, yes.
For all eternity.
It's so nice to see you, little cat. I am God.
Go
Get him away! Get that away from me!
Nothing is created or destroyed. It just is. Forever and ever
I hate
and
this.
ever.
I hate it.
Yeah.
I'm you.
Eventually. No. There's one more verse.
Oh, Jesus.
Eventually they will understand, replied the glorious cat. For I will whisper into their hearts that I am always with them. I just am. Forever and ever.
Cunts and pussies. There you
And
go. I just want
ever.
to bring it back to like what we're about.
Amen.
I mean, that's
Dude.
Yeah, yes, meow man.
horrifying. Yeah, meow, man. All right, welcome to the Roundtable of Gentlemen,
Makes me
everybody.
want to make shoes out of cats.
Yeah, who wrote that? That's
Definitely
the
a
real
cat.
problem.
Did you write that, or some menopausal lady on Suicide Watch write that?
I would guess the latter.
Yeah, definitely. All right, who's everybody around here?
Jackie Zebrowski, my squirty bird's more like a phoenix today because I cut a bit of a jap and then I scratched it, and it's been on fire ever since.
I have no idea what you
Wow, that means that she cut her pussy with her fingernails.
No!
Now the piss is ruining it.
Jalapeno!
Did you just interpret that? I feel like I was like listening
That's
to.
what I
Like,
got from it.
I felt like there was like a B-sides of like Downton Abbey.
Downton Abbey.
Downton Abbey.
How far off was I?
No, man, I cut up a jalapeno.
What are you saying?
And then, like, I got all the
jalapeno.
stingers on my fucking hands, and then my pussy was itchy, so I scratched it. Like an idiot.
You got jalapeno pussy.
Yeah, it's like a phoenix. It's on fire.
But how is it going to rise from the ashes? I mean, the phoenix
I hope
lives.
so. I really
It's
fucking
covered
hope
in
so.
ashes. Let's talk about that. For
That's
a
another
second.
problem.
Yeah, it's all ashy, so I'm gonna lotion her up. I'm gonna hope it comes
So is
back
it doing
to life.
anything for you? You getting wild?
No. It's very astringent.
Put some seeds in there, make a jalapeno bush.
Yeah.
Ooh, put some cream cheese inside me, make a popple. I got a popple down there.
Oh, a Jackie Popper. I would eat that. It sounds gross, but I would like that. Actually, that does sound kind of good. A bunch of cheese. Yeah, that's disgusting. The whole idea is gross now. Never mind. Yeah,
You deep fry
Six
that?
for
What do you do with that?
$4.99.
I don't know. Yeah, then it just comes out. It's just one Jackie, and then she just like spreads her legs on the table, and then just like that's the dip, and then you gotta get in
Japanese
there.
popple.
Yeah, the Japanese
Oh, you
Papa.
dip it out of the pussy. That's like a Japanese businessman's party.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I'll just
Sounds
get up on the
great.
trains, and then the robot will come and
Yeah.
lick the cream cheese out of my pussy.
Oh man! So you really, I mean,
Poor robot.
when you scratch your balls, you usually do it with outside the pants, but you really just dug your hands in there.
It was itchy.
Like
I
the
had to-
inside was itchy?
No. It was the outside lips.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
right.
it was just a little dry, and I just stuck my hand down there. I got my jeggings on, so it's easy to just shove a
I
hand down
masturbate when I'm itchy too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
absolutely.
I adjusted my tampon in the subway yesterday.
That's kind of fun. How? With your hands?
Yeah, I just reached my hand in my pants and like had to stick it in there, because sometimes it'll
It
come
falls
It
out.
falls out. And
I mean,
it's
did you touch the rails?
Like, did you touch the pole after that?
Oh, God. Yeah, after that I did.
I didn't even realize I should be licking those things. That's hot. That is some hot stuff.
All right, well...
I actually saw...
I'm Ed Larson.
Yeah. The lady...
My genitals are surprisingly clean today.
Very nice. Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, when women start talking about their private parts, it's so much more disgusting than when dudes do. I think that's why we've been able to do it for so long.
Wash mine off.
Yeah.
I took a shower and they still sting.
Oh, yeah. You literally have to bathe in milk.
I can't do that.
You got to rub a bunch of milk on it.
I mean, I could.
Like a little cat, just like
Yeah.
a little dish is all you need. You don't need a full bathtub. Yeah.
You just dip it in there.
Yeah, crotch, like crouch down, just dip my like low-hanging lips into the milk.
Jesus. Just imagine like a sideshow's ears. Like he's like has like 10-pound barbells on either side and winging them around. And people are like, yeah, Jackie. Dip those low-hanging lips into that milk. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, man.
That's really taking that pussy analogy
I gotta
far.
take like 10 minutes.
Yeah, that is. You got low-hanging lips?
Nah,
tight up there.
But if I stretch them out real good.
Yeah. You put magnets, you attach magnets to them, put the opposite magnet on the floor, and then you just like lower down, it'll stretch them out.
That would probably
Jackie's
feel
pussy
good.
looks like Lando Calrissian's co-pilot.
Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad.
Man, Holdenators ho! Just want to thank all the Holdenators out there for being so brown and being so fun.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
They're
absolutely.
brown?
Oh, most of them are brown. Yeah.
I doubt that.
I love
actually a
my
couple.
little brown Holdenators. They make me so silly and happy.
Wait, I thought you hated them.
Huh?
I thought you hated them. Why'd they change your heart?
You know, my Holdenators I love. Anybody listening to this show can go fucking eat 5 cocks.
Yeah.
I'm fucking sick of it.
It's not bad.
I can't believe it's happening. So anyways, just want to throw it out there. We are Legion. We are many. A lot of Holdenators last night at the last podcast live.
There were no Holdenators
hollering
last night.
ho at
There
me
was
last
literally
night.
nobody responded to it.
Hollering ho last
No one
night.
hollered back.
Yeah, I was surprised at that because there were so many out there, at least from what I assumed.
Yeah.
But they're just getting used to the call and response end of it. So if I say on stage, Holdenators ho, you should say back ho.
Oh, yeah.
So next time we do that, you guys will know how to do that. You guys can feel comfortable.
They
with
love
it.
you so much.
Yeah.
Absolutely, man. I can't believe how much I've been getting all this fan mail. People are just like, stop writing me, like all that kind of stuff.
That's great. Yeah. You'll do well in like a cave dwelling because you have an echo there. So you'll feel as if you have a response.
Absolutely. I'm
That would
just
be
ready
good.
for my army to crush all of you guys.
The last podcast on the Left Live Show was very good. As a matter of fact, Holden, I was thoroughly loving everything that you said.
Oh, thanks, man.
Yeah, you were very, very funny.
Found my moments. I was like, I started out not really knowing what to do.
You did.
And then I realized what to do, which was like not try to
yeah.
actually contribute to what was that being talked about.
Right.
Because I have no place in that. I can just talk about my weird, bizarre past.
There's a double fisting of an uncle where it was a human Jack in the Box.
Yeah,
sort of toy.
Cracker Jack box.
Cracker Jack
Yeah.
box, yeah.
The Golden Canoe, we know all that with my father. Yeah, it was good times.
Yeah, it was fun.
Find the toy.
Yeah.
Find the toy.
I found it. Yeah, the Cracker Jack. My uncle would shove a little toy up in his asshole so that I could get my fingers up there to help him shit because he couldn't shit without like tiny fingers kind of wiggling it loose.
Yeah.
But then I'd get the little toy, so he was like, hey, I'm Uncle Cracker Jack box,
Yeah.
So that was kind of the fun of it. So it wasn't bad or upsetting. Like I went to therapy. The therapist was like, no, this is really traumatic. I was like, no, this was awesome. This was like the best day of my life.
Yeah.
Best toy you got.
Best every time I get an awesome
No,
toy.
what was the best toy that you got
Oh,
from
what was
his
the
ass?
best toy I got? Oh, definitely fucking Super Mario Game Boy, old school Game Boy.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
a Game Boy game, not an actual Game Boy. That's too big, my aunt would fucking have that up her fucking big ass. But no, my uncle, I just got the little tiny cartridge, and I'd put it in. I had to wash it off a lot.
Yeah. But it still worked. It didn't
Blow
skip
on,
that
but it was
much.
fun to blow on it because
Yeah.
it smelled like Uncle, so that was fun. So I'd get down there and blow on it, but it was like, the fun memories, It always
Yeah.
brings me back. A
Did you-
shit-covered Game Boy
Yeah.
cartridge always brings me back to the formative years of my
Yeah.
life.
Did you ever trade them with friends? I mean, Game Boy cartridges used to be traded. If I had motocross, and then you
Dude,
had
that
like
one I kept in a fucking lock and seal fucking glass case, dude. That was like getting Bob Dylan's harmonica.
Yeah. I'm sure it smelled similar, actually.
Yeah.
All right.
Echoes. Do you think that an echo is just us in another universe calling back?
I mean, yes.
Probably, yeah. Since you put it that way, absolutely.
Yeah. Good. Yeah. Yep. All right. I'm Ben. Yeah.
But that was Amber Nelson.
Oh, I'm Amber.
Amber said her name.
Well, Amber, would you like to say your name?
I'm the other universe girl. Hey. Amber Nelson, ho.
I like that. Ho. I'll go with Amber Nelson. All right.
I'm okay with that. It's a little trademark infringement, but I'm fine with that.
All right. I am Ben Kissel, and then we got Marcus Parks with the news. As always, Marcus, what's our first story?
A Nazi porn star is in trouble with her racist party for filming a sex scene with a black man.
Oh, come on. You can't do that.
Did they have to say racist party? I think we got it.
Yeah.
Not like nice people watching.
A little redundant.
So who's going to be her friend now?
I mean, I guess the black guy she's fucking.
The National Democratic Party of Germany had no
her.
Huh? We don't think he cares about her?
She's a racist. He just fucked her to fuck the racist.
Yeah, you know how good that must feel to fuck a racist chick, like a black man.
It was just
with a
for
big
money.
cock?
I don't think it was bigger than money. He just fucked a tiny white girl.
Yeah.
That's fun.
I think I guess revenge.
There's a picture of her right
She's
there.
a very attractive gal.
She's not busty enough.
You know, whenever you fuck a black man in porn, your pay rate goes down.
Yeah.
Which is sad, but
Really?
Yeah.
Why? You have to take so much more girth.
I know.
That's why your pay rate goes down.
That's ridiculous.
Recovery time.
Because it's more fun and it's better. Is that the problem?
Yeah.
No, because
It loosens your pussy up.
Yeah.
Oh, like their pussies aren't loose.
I mean, they're
Listen,
just...
I don't make the rules.
Yeah, this is porno.
I'm going to write a letter.
Do you do Kegels?
No. I don't know what to flex.
Oh, okay. I feel like I'm doing it right now. If I had a
I
pussy,
kind of feel like I'm doing it too.
it's like the taint. Yeah. Like I'm doing it right now. It's
I'm
making
doing it
my
right now.
penis kind of pop up a little bit every
It's
time
more.
I do
I feel like it's more in my ass than it is in my pussy.
I think you're doing it wrong.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, you just gotta
gotta go
like
with the
suck
You
in.
gotta think about it.
She can't feel her vagina. It's filled with Jap sauce.
Yeah.
It's jalapenos.
No,
By the way, I don't
cream
understand.
cheese. It's cream cheese.
It's full of cream cheese.
Yeah.
That's a whole nother thing.
Okay. Well, either way.
All right, fucking a black
But
guy.
you do the kegels, huh?
Yeah, I'm doing it right now.
How does it feel? That's good.
Wait, does it
Very
make you
excited.
pleasured? Are you pleasured when you do it?
Wait. Nah, not really.
No, nothing happens. I did just see you were talking about your tampon on the subway. I just saw a blood splatter. You ever see that on a subway seat? You just see sort of the
on the seat?
Yeah, sort of the
Yeah.
Rorschach test that happens when a girl has her
Yeah.
period on the seat.
I
It
get
just
nervous.
happened to me 2 days
Well, wait,
ago.
you saw
Just a big pile of blood.
big pile of blood.
Oh, you just
Yeah,
that was like
yeah.
stabbing blood.
Yeah,
though.
yeah. There was like someone got hit by a train or got their arm ripped off. It was
Yeah.
a bunch of shoes leaving the blood scene.
Oh yeah. Follow
yeah,
those
no.
shoes, Eddie.
I mean, well, did someone cleaned up a bigger pile of blood but forgot my big pile of blood?
I
That
see.
makes me think that, holy shit, this person's out of blood.
Oh, he's dead.
Well, wait, so
Way
you
dead.
did follow a trail of blood one time, didn't you, Ed? Or am
When
I
I was
thinking of someone
tripping
else?
down in South Beach, me and my buddy were tripping. And I'm like, oh, look, there's a blood trail. We followed it, and there was like a dude, and then we left.
Man, the thing, it's so funny what you do tripping. This was on mushrooms, I assume?
Acid.
Oh, this was acid.
Oh,
Makes
so
it a
it's
little bit
real?
more. I would have gone the opposite way of the blood trail.
Oh yeah, on mushrooms, 1,000%.
Definitely.
Crazy. I got lost in Chinatown on LSD once, and that was fucking nuts.
Yeah.
The odors must have been very intense.
Very
Why were you there?
He
I
almost
can't
got
even
made
handle it
into a
sober.
fish.
Oh, what were we talking about?
So what happened then? So you followed the blood trail and did you find the corpse that was bleeding?
There was just like a dude laying in this playground, and I was just like, man, I'm on too much acid. I'm gonna get out of here.
So on acid, you followed a blood trail until you found somebody who was probably about to be dead, and then on mushrooms, you got a lobster, named it, and ate it.
Yes.
You're a serial killer.
No, I think that was acid also.
That was also you're a
Yeah,
monster.
that was acid also.
Everybody else on acid is picking, fake butterflies out of the sky, listening to Jimi Hendrix
Oh,
talking about
the
politics.
lobster, it would have. My other friend didn't have. He wasn't that good with the lobster like I was. He
wasn't so cool.
No, he wasn't. Yeah, he didn't understand the concept of salt water, so the lobster didn't have a chance to make it.
Oh, he just took a lobster and put it in water.
Yeah, he put water and then added salt to the water. I'm like, it doesn't work. it doesn't actually work like that.
But you did just season that lobster perfectly, so let's just eat it. That works. Now I understand how you got to the cuisine part.
Yeah. You got it. I mean, what am I going to do? Not eat it?
I agree.
Then it just dies for no reason? Then I'm a monster.
Yeah,
then-
like a monster.
Jackie,
Oh, man.
how do chicks have their period on the subway though, unbeknownst to them? Like, it just comes at you that quick.
Yeah.
It
I've
does.
seen it about 10 times now. With you, Marcus, you've seen this,
Oh,
right?
absolutely.
It's only in New York.
When you said that, though, at the same time, I guess I've just been on birth control for such a long time that, like, I can't imagine getting to a point where I bleed through my pants.
Probably a
assume it was a little
13-year-old
skirt or
girl or
something
something.
like
It's
that.
got to be a kid. Like,
Or
it
an old-
doesn't know.
Oh, no, it wouldn't be an old woman.
No, it wouldn't be an old woman. It's got to
Unless
be
you-
a kid, because if you don't know, like, you know it because you feel wet, slippy in between your lips, and you're
Wet,
like,
slippy.
oh, I got to shove something in this, or it's
Right.
going to get through my pants.
Yeah.
Right.
Or maybe they're Diva Cup spilled. Do you know what Diva Cups are?
No.
I can't.
So crazy.
Have you
What's a
ever
Diva
tried
Cup?
one?
Sorry?
Have you tried one?
I haven't, but one of my good girlfriends does.
Oh, you
She's
have to explain.
it's
What's a
right.
Diva Cup?
It's like a cup that you put in your pussy and it collects it. And then whenever you're ready to drop it, you just pull it out and then
It's for
Like an
it's
office
for-
coffee machine?
Yeah, it's for idiot guys that like are too scared of pussy blood to fuck a girl when she's on her period. So they put a cup up there
Right.
and they sop it all up inside of your uterus and keep it in a cup, and then you have to rip the cup out and like pour it into the toilet.
That sounds like a disaster.
Yeah, it sounds awful. So
And
the
it's
little-
reusable as well.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Pour it out, put it right back in.
It's it's a disaster waiting to happen.
I've never heard of that.
Does not sound sanitary.
No, it sounds disgusting. So then you got the full cup, and then I assume you could probably sell it online, and someone will slam it down or make a Bloody Mary out of it or something.
Throw it at someone.
Yeah.
Throw it at someone.
Throw it at
probably.
someone,
Perfect.
Yeah, throw it against the mirror.
Yeah. It's got to be a fetish out there where someone really digs that stuff.
Of course there is.
Yeah. Wild.
I mean, you don't even have to get a girl wet if she's on her period.
Yeah.
It's
Dudes
great.
don't care if she's
Yeah,
on a
yeah,
period.
I don't
Just-
mind,
yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Some of
Nobody
them do.
cares unless you're like an 18-year-old boy that's like, pieces are gross.
Yeah. If you're young and scared of it, it's understandable. But at this point, it's like you should just be lucky to fucking slip it right in, and you don't even have to like rub her clit at all.
Right,
you can
right.
just
Yeah,
fuck
yeah,
her.
yeah. Just have a good time
blind.
that night.
Yeah.
Yeah, lay
Hell, I
down a
didn't care.
towel. you
Leave
know?
it in, have a blast.
Yeah, hell, I've said it on here before. I lost my virginity to a girl on her period.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
It's very nice. You are not the father. It's impossible to be it.
Yeah.
Was she
good.
kind of like, no, maybe you shouldn't? And you were like, it's time. I have to have
It had, yeah.
Right?
Well, we had planned it the whole week. Like, I'd come up for the weekend. We're like, this is the weekend we're gonna fuck.
Your boner was just like, it was just like, yeah. You were going to fucking murder someone with your cock if you didn't shove it
and
into
then
that shit.
Yeah, she
Fucking
put Sarah
eyeballs were past your nose and shit.
Yeah, I hear that.
Yeah,
Yes,
it
yes.
happened, but she had to stop though because she said she could smell her own blood.
No, okay.
She's not a shark, so yeah, that's a terrifying thing to say.
Yeah, while she was on top, and there was blood. I mean, you guys have had that the pube blood.
Sure,
Yeah. When you fuck on the period, your pubes get all crusty and matted.
Yeah.
So I had that.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just go in the
Interesting.
shower. Who
Yeah,
gives a shit?
and it was weird.
Honestly, I'm surprised you guys didn't just fuck in the shower. That's a fine place for
Well, it was a
period
dorm
fuck.
room.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It was in the dorm room.
You really
Right.
planned out the losing the virginity thing, though, huh? You had it circled on your calendar and everything?
Yeah, she's told me. She was like, yeah, we're going to fuck. When you come up this weekend, we're going to fuck. I'm taking your virginity.
Unaware
How
of her
did she
cycle,
not
though.
know? Yeah. What
Yeah.
about her fucking period?
It came a day too early. Yeah, it was one of those unpredictable ones.
Yeah.
Unpredictable periods.
Yeah, but that don't need to stop you from fucking blowing up her squid. You know,
It
you
didn't.
just fucking make it happen.
Yeah.
Squid.
It absolutely didn't. It was wonderful.
Hell yeah.
Get that muddler in there.
Get that tentacle.
Fucking yeah, hell yeah. You gotta fucking corn dog that horse, you know?
Well, I wonder if any of those things happened in this porno with this German gal and this black fella.
Well, the National Democratic Party of Germany had no problem making Ina Groll, 28, the face of its right-leaning party until her latest movie unveiled her in a multiracial tryst. The blonde tattooed Nazi spokeswoman, who encouraged men to join the cause by wearing seductive outfits outside of polling places, was deemed a poor representation of its organization due to her latest film, Kitty Discovers Sperm.
Kitty discovers sperm.
That's a rough translation. It's more like cat gets cummed on.
Yeah, something like that. That seems wild. So the porn star thing wasn't the problem. It was just that she banged a black guy.
No,
So
they
when she
loved
was
it.
a porn star, she was still a great spokesperson for the Nazi party.
Yeah, when she was a porn star, yeah, I mean, she was the face of the this sect of the Nazi
She was the
party.
face, the pussy, and the asshole
Yeah,
of the
the
party.
controversy over the film caused the launch of an online Facebook campaign to kick her out of the party, and shortly later, the party's members agreed. One poster said, "Those who sell their body for money and disgrace their race have no place in our party."
Oh, fuck those with
come
people.
on.
Yeah.
You were
Well,
agreeing with it when she was white and sleeping with white people.
Yeah, a lot of. I mean, Eddie, do you ever watch interracial porn? I can watch a black dude fuck a white chick, and I can still jack off to it.
Yeah. You know, porn, you check everything out once.
I don't, but I've always talked about how I'm sexually racist. But I mean, when I see a cock, I'm watching the cock in there for it to semi-resemble my own dick.
Yeah.
Right.
As the idea that I'm fucking her, you know.
So you just watch like bizarre, like lizard sort of, lizard,
Right. It's got to be a big
implants
horn.
woman. Yeah.
Anytime it's like a giant horn, I'm like, thank you.
You found
thank you, God. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's
It's
my
a lot
brand.
of like Australian porn and stuff like that.
Nice.
Yeah.
I used to live right around New Orleans, and I would go to like strip clubs sometimes, and they were like unisex, both men and women would strip. And there was a guy.
It's a great New Orleans thing.
It's great.
You don't see that anywhere else.
You don't see that anywhere else, and I thought all strip clubs were like that. You know that
They should be.
Not at all.
They should be.
Not at all, yeah.
It's weird when it's just only women stripping and dudes in the audience. Fucking
In fact,
crazy.
they won't let most of the times they won't let women into strip clubs.
Really?
Yeah, because a lot of times they think it's like the wife coming in to like bust the husband. So it can be
The
it's
strippers
certain-
also can see their possible freedom.
It's yeah.
Yeah.
It's really weird. Like, so
on the
you
other
have
side.
to like, because sometimes like bachelorette parties or something will try to go to like a female strip or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, to see ladies naked and dance. But yeah, and they won't let them in.
I was always told that the ladies got in free, and I think that the
I've heard
It's always
They
been
walk
pretty
in with a
easy
bunch
for
of
me.
dudes.
Yeah, I think
I've had good times at strip
yeah, if they
clubs.
walk in with a bunch of dudes, yeah.
This
before my
guy's-
brother came out, I remember going to a strip club. It was called the Gay 90s in Minneapolis, and I still didn't think that he was. I still didn't know he was gay. This was a sign. I just didn't
I'd
pick
say
up.
so.
I was 19 at the time. Gave me a fake ID and a bunch of dicks wagging on stage. I thought it was hilarious. It is funny.
And he was like into it.
Oh, he loved it.
He loved it.
He's-
There
Was the dudes hard?
No, the dudes are middle because it's still got a wag.
Yeah,
I mean, really, I thought it was interesting. If you do get too hard, that's not compelling to watch.
It's
You
really
need
not.
to see the swing.
Yeah.
And it
it's
can't
pretty
swing
good
it's
when
too-
they're hard, though.
Yeah.
I've seen a good hard dance show.
Well, I don't know what's going on, but Marcus, I was showing
almost
Marcus
lost
pictures
track.
of my older brother recently, the fellow I'm talking about, and it is, he is wearing a lot of dresses these days.
Nice.
So I like to see, either way. I would prefer a more Magic Mike looking fella stripping than
I
a
love
big
a hard
monster.
dick.
You
I-
like it hard.
All right.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's just.
There was a
You
guy's
just
dick
take
in New
I need 10 minutes.
Are you okay, Jackie?
Yeah, I'm fine. It's just the cream cheese. I'm just like,
Yeah.
ugh.
Have you not been laid lately?
No, I have been a lot. I think that's my problem. I got
Too much.
sperm inside of my brain.
Right, so you relate to this girl in this porno. Kitty, what is it? Kitty tries sperm for the first time?
Kitty discovers sperm, which in German is Kitty Spermien entdeckt.
Oh yeah, I got interdict inside me.
fucking gross.
Anyway, you were saying.
Oh, there was two things. One about Germany, one about how big this guy's dick was.
This guy on stage.
Yeah, this guy on stage, his dick was so big. Me and my friend, he wrapped it around both of our hands.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
You can make a citizen's arrest with his penis.
Absolutely.
That's phenomenal.
That's
You've been
sexy.
found guilty of looking beautiful.
Oh my
Big
god,
dick.
that sounds great.
It was.
It was too big, though, wasn't it?
I mean,
Can you imagine this thing actually hard inside of you? I mean, this seems like it would be a scene out of the Alien
it'd
film.
come out of my mouth, yeah.
Oh my goodness! No wonder. Hello. All right, we need to end this. The sexual tension is
But
too high.
You ever have a lap dance in front of someone you're with?
Yes,
That's so
Dude,
weird.
I had a great. We were at the porthole in Florida.
You brought your girlfriend to the porthole?
No, well, for all intents and purposes, I brought Kep.
Well, no,
you
that
know.
doesn't. That's not what I'm talking about.
You go with your girlfriend, you get a lap dance.
Oh, I
in front
see.
of her.
Okay, in front of your girlfriend. I brought a guy friend.
He was going to tell the story about when he got the retarded girl to give his friend a lap dance.
Oh, well, you can tell that story.
That's it. We went to the portal because Kep wanted to get the free hot dogs that they serve during football games. So he bought me a lap dance from the hottest chick there. She was hideous, and I bought him a lap dance from a visibly retarded woman.
So what kind of retarded are we talking?
Oh, just like real low on the scale of brain function.
Yeah.
And then she would just kind of go
She's like
on
Forrest
stage.
Gump?
What's that?
Like Forrest Gump?
Forrest Gump.
Forrest
except
Gump.
talking?
Like dumber.
Like what was she saying?
Oh, You want to dance?
Yeah, that's good popping a woman.
You want to dance? Like that's like pretty dead on.
For Kevin, he had
And then so he kept spending like $100
because
buying me the slap dance, and then I got him one for 10. I talked her down. I got him one for 10 in front of everybody at the bar. Oh, he was so fucking happy. He wasn't mad at me at all.
Every time this story, he just goes into this place. I see his eyes like darken in front of me.
So evil.
It traumatized him, Ben.
Oh, he hated it.
Oh, it traumatized
He's truly his
him.
nightmare. I just remember her looking at him. I was like, "Oh, turn around, let him see you." You know. I was like, another 5. Rub your tits in his face, you know. And then she was like, "Yeah, you like it? You like what you're saying?"
Is she retarded or Jewish?
Retarded. No, it was more like, "You like what you're saying?" It was like so intense. And then she would just go on stage and she would strip. Everyone would look away from the stage, and she would just stand there.
Oh,
and just like,
God.
it was amazing.
I want to go to the porthole so bad.
Oh, the porthole, and if you live in the Fort Lauderdale area, go to the porthole tonight, and you're gonna have it'll be a
It's
great
on
time.
Sample Boulevard by the fucking train
Eddie, you
tracks.
used to think it was a fish.
I used to think it was a
shop.
seafood restaurant. I always wondered why my parents would never take me there.
Oh my! I'm sure your dad was like. I'm sure your dad was going there. Yeah.
Wait, it's by the train tracks?
Well, yeah.
It's on the wrong side of them.
Yeah,
of course it's by the train tracks.
Can you hear the train going by while
You can't hear a damn thing when you're in there except AC/DC and Twisted Sister, my friend.
Oh, man.
It's rock
That's
and roll.
kind of cool, though.
Oh yeah, it was great. It's a great experience.
I like when a strip club's got rock and roll instead of hip-hop. It's always a nice treat.
Yeah, I like that too.
Yeah, definitely.
German porn, by the way, they don't have regulations on what they can show. So there's this one porn where people break into your house, tie you down to the bed, cut a hole in your stomach, and then fuck your stomach.
Jeez.
What's this called?
Wow.
I don't know. Like, a friend of mine was telling me about it, and I tried to research it. Maybe, you're pulling
Sort of a
it up.
guess
I'd
who-
rather them
Marcus,
cut a hole
Google-
in the sheet and then like rape me through the sheet.
Yeah.
You know,
Google,
like
guess
that's
who-
sexy.
Guess who's coming to dinner? You know, that seems like it. Yeah, so you would rather not get cut in the stomach, more of a sheet, and then the raping.
Yeah. Like if you're gonna go through all the trouble of breaking into my house, it's like I am your reward.
But it's still a movie. It's not like a snuff
No,
film.
it's real. It's real.
I don't think you can really do that.
There's got to be
film.
laws against breaking an entry.
Oh,
and-
there's laws against that, but there's no laws against showing it.
Oh, I can create an email alert for German stab porn.
Oh, is that what it
German
is?
Stab porn.
I mean, that's what I Googled.
what? I see.
So is that what it is? Do you think that a stab wound is warmer and better than a wet pussy?
It's gotta be
Nothing's
deep.
better than pussy. Period.
It's
Yeah.
gotta be.
What about money?
Nah.
What about Jesus?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I
Pretty
forgot
good.
about Jesus.
Yeah.
I talked to some Mormons this morning.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
why?
Fuck 'em.
I mean, whatever. I don't know. I was out
They
front.
don't celebrate
Having a
birthdays. Fuck
cigarette.
them.
I don't celebrate birthdays.
Yeah,
I
fuck
actually like
birthdays.
this about the Mormon faith.
Yeah, I hate birthdays.
Yeah.
Birthdays
you
are
guys
stupid.
sad.
Eddie, we should be Mormons.
Y'all are sad.
No, we're not.
No, it's sad. They don't celebrate anything. It's only sad.
No one cares about my birthday, so
Well,
I'm fine
that's
with
true,
that.
but that's because
yeah.
you're a lizard, and
Yeah, well, I get to
lizards
the-
don't get birthdays.
So that's fine. I get to the next stage of Mormonism with that, if that's the only argument.
Yeah.
You know, they seem happy.
they're
Marcus,
not.
what's going on with you right now?
I mean, I'm looking for this. I typed in German wound porn, and now it's just a whole bunch of videos like 2 fresh teen axe wounds share one cock.
Oh yeah, that's kind of fun. It's like a dash.
Tori is trashed up her axe wound.
I see.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, all that. Big black dick riding her axe wound. Part 2 of 3.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Part one's better.
Yeah.
Kind of lost me after that.
Of course.
3
Of
parts?
course.
How far can they get with a fucking an axe wound? I think we get it. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's awesome stab wound infection. So that's something totally
Ew,
different.
I know,
wow.
no infections. I don't want pussy.
Yeah. I mean, you have cream cheese and jalapeno all over you right
Yeah.
now.
It's plus,
Fine,
like,
that's
inside ya.
delectable.
Yeah, that's true.
That's gourmet.
Yeah. Well, let's move
Have you guys
on.
ever seen the show?
No, Ben.
I'm sorry.
There's a show called Monsters Inside Me. Have you
Okay.
guys seen this yet?
No.
It's all about like bacteria and diseases inside of people that scare you.
Okay.
And this one in particular has been really haunting my mind because I've been watching it by myself about this dude that got a fly bite on his head when he was in Belize, and it laid a bunch of eggs inside of his head, and he kept hearing things inside of his. He kept hearing like squirming inside of his head, and he thought he was going crazy.
Yeah.
So he went to the doctor, and he just heard when the doctor was looking at his wound, and a bunch of maggots came out of his head.
I saw one with the guy with the ears.
Fucking maggot brain. Hell
Maggot brain, for real. He was hearing them. Which one did you see?
Ears. It was all about ears.
Earth is
A
pregnant
bug burrowed in a
third
dude.
time.
It's really been. I feel like it's been like making my sex life hard.
Why? Because you're concerned about maggots all over?
No, I'm just concerned about diseases and like having like another like worm inside of me.
You've been with the same guy for years.
Think about the worm. Think about a dick like it's a worm and it's inside of you. And what kind of things is it going to infest inside your womb?
wriggle?
Yeah, I want to get him horny.
Yeah,
That's
got a
good.
wriggly dick.
Pus is how bacteria comes. You know, we've all got to.
It's all bacteria, man. It's all bacteria.
Pus is just bacteria cum.
Okay, no, you can change. Keep going.
Oh, right.
Oh no, maggots in the pussy! I saw it already. Maggots in the pussy.
All right. Let's see it then.
Woman with ratchet pussy has maggots removed from her vagina.
All right. And you can imagine what that looks like, and it's not great. I mean, I guess it's good to get them removed. And
Oh no! Oh no! He's got a cup. He's got a cup to catch the maggots.
Is it similar to that cup that you were discussing earlier with the period thing there? Well, either way, you know, this is just
I'm about to turn off this episode.
This is where my head's been living.
Don't sleep on the beach. Do not fall asleep on the beach.
So happy I don't sit over there next to the computer.
Oh, so
monitor.
many times I have to see the horrible things that Marcus wants to discover.
Yeah,
right now there's a woman shooting Nerf balls out of her pussy.
That's so bad.
fine.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
All right.
All right.
Oh, no, woman is taking
up to his elbow.
the size of a tree.
What happened?
Gummy Marcus, would you?
I can't watch
there's
this anymore.
gummy
my God,
worms
what's coming out of her?
coming out of her.
Is that guacamole?
It's gummy worms.
All right.
She shat some gummy worms out, and now a woman's just getting multiple.
I'm done. I'm fucking done, bro.
It really is disgusting. Yeah, that was. I can never have gummy worms again. And it's a movie theater snack, and I love the cinema.
Okay, so wait. I'm sorry. Can someone give it a description of what happened in the last?
You can
for our listeners.
at least 2
It's
pounds.
just like after the gummy worms because it's just like a montage of horrible things that people have done to women's ass.
Well, it's because a woman was
is her
getting
asshole?
fucked up to this guy's elbow, like she had like fists
And
all
so
the way
it's
up
like
to the
punching
guy's
in
elbow.
it like this, like a Rock'em
Up to
Sock'em
his
robot.
elbow, up
Like
to his
Mike
elbow.
Tyson's punch out.
Yeah, but like going right in with both hands, like alternating, like how you
upper
beat,
asshole, upper ass.
Yeah, how you beat Joe Flamingo. Yeah,
And then a bunch of gummy worms came out of it.
Yeah, a big ball of gum. I mean, I'm talking that could have
2
been
pounds.
40. Yeah, 2 pounds
It
of
was,
gummy
it
worms.
was a fucking beehive of
candy though, of delicious candy.
Delicious candy.
Well, a good gal to go to the theater with.
That
You can always
was
sneak
rough.
in the candy. You know, you got to sneak
God
in candy
damn,
in these
man.
high-priced movie theaters. You know?
Ooh, I would stick some snow caps up there.
I would do snow caps, or I want to say junior mints, but I don't think they're going to stay.
Yeah, no, they'll just
too
disintegrate.
spicy. Yeah,
that'll
it's
just
too
come out.
much. Yeah, too much
Yeah,
going
too
on.
sensitive.
Yeah, I
there.
like Bunch of Crunch, but
That's going to be too
it's
rough.
going to get confused.
Like how many
Sour
fists
Patch Kids.
of gummy worms are we talking about?
We're
that came out of
talking.
this one?
I mean, about 8 fists.
I'd say realistically 2 fists.
Did you?
Two fists of
we
gummy
could
worms.
rewatch it, and I would argue 8.
Yeah, we could definitely rewatch
we don't
it.
have to.
I
We
mean,
saw
I
it.
really
We
want to
saw it.
rewatch
We
it.
saw it.
Are we going to put this on, like, link it to the podcast?
I don't think we can put that on
No,
Facebook.
allowed to put it on
No, we
Facebook.
definitely can't. I mean, look at that. That's at
All right,
least.
Holden, take a look at it for
It's coming-
Christ's sake.
no,
Look how you were
no,
born.
It's coming out of her
Holden,
pussy
look
as well.
at your mother birthing you, would you?
It's coming out of both holes.
Yeah,
it's
she's
coming
got
out
it
of the
all
pussy,
filled up. And then it cuts with
It's
Kirk
Kirk
Cameron for
Cameron.
some
Yeah.
reason. I don't know why Kirk Cameron is in this.
Oh, my God.
And then he is just,
and she's on a boat?
And he's
for
got
some
gloves
reason?
Yeah.
on because
Well,
All
he's
the best
energetic.
girls love boats.
Yeah, international waters. You can do anything you want out
And
there.
now he's wearing an American flag shirt. All right, let's
Oh,
get
there's
out of it.
something else.
Now this person is
Up
really
to-
shoulder deep.
Oh, look, you can see it.
into-
No.
Okay, a woman is shoulder deep inside of another woman, and then she's making her like the movie Aliens. She's going through the stomach,
No
and you
one
can see.
feels
it.
no
Laughing about
stomach.
it.
Yeah, with
They
the,
gotta be dead. These women have to be.
No, she's still alive, and she's actually very pleased with herself.
Oh my God! I am not.
Stop it!
I'm tapping out.
All right.
Tap out.
Yeah, all right. We're going to tap out. All right. That's enough. All right, Marcus. Let's move on. I've been wanting to move on, and then you went there. I mean,
what was the breaking point moment? What happened?
I think it was the gummy.
You could see her fists
Inside
coming
of
out
it.
of her stomach.
Her stomach was bouncing up and down because she had her fucking fist up there.
Inside of it, yeah.
That's what it was.
Yeah. Okay.
That was all I could
And
take.
she was literally shoulder deep in.
Shoulder
Yes.
Shoulder deep. Yeah, and the girl, she was really cute, too. The girl with the
She
shoulder.
wasn't that
No,
cute.
she
She was
was that
shoulder deep
yeah,
into
it
it.
was-
I thought she
Can't
was
be
pretty
that hot.
She was pretty cute.
She
Not
might have been cute
anymore.
if you saw her on the street, but then that situation made her look different.
I got a feel-good story.
That sounds good.
Kick those women out of the Nazi party.
A Maine man in search of a valuable mineral cut open a dead porcupine on the side of the road and unexpectedly pulled out its baby.
Oh, okay.
So we saved the baby.
Why did he cut open a dead porcupine?
He was looking for rubies.
He was, yeah, he was looking for a valuable mineral.
Oh, God.
Jared Buzzle says he was searching for wild mushrooms Thursday when he saw a porcupine get hit by a car in Minot,
Oh,
Maine.
it's a guy searching for mushrooms. Hits a porcupine, sees it on the ground. He's like, oh, his fucking belly's full of jewels. So he cuts open the porcupine. This guy's stripping his ass off.
Yeah. Buzzle says he'd heard that a valuable mineral deposit used in Chinese medicine formed in the stomachs of porcupines. He then cut open the dead porcupine to search for the mineral and instead found the baby. He said that he cut the umbilical cord and thought the baby porcupine was dead until he started massaging it and it began breathing. Buzzle is caring for the baby at home and plans to give it to a licensed wildlife rehabilitator.
Do you think by massaging it you mean he took it and like rubbed it against his dick?
Probably.
It was hard.
Little
It gotta be.
porcupines.
What is this mineral that's in dead porcupines?
I'm about to look up. Maybe it's a bezoar.
Did you
What
make
is
word
that?
A bezoar, and humans at the very least, is it people who have a problem with eating hair, people with pico, that compulsively eat their own hair.
Pico de gallo?
Yeah, that freaks me out.
Yeah, they eat their own hair, and in their stomach, the hair forms a ball inside their stomach, and they have to get an operation to remove it.
Stomach acid won't destroy hair?
Will not destroy hair.
Maybe that was the video we watched previously when that chick was fisting the other girl until she was inside
Yeah,
of her
she was
abdomen.
looking for the minerals.
Yeah, looking for the minerals or getting that hair clump out of there. It's possible.
I am just shut down. I am sensory overloaded.
Yeah. That was the quietest the show ever was. I like to sit in that. Just about a split second of silence, but that was nice.
It's like Marcus Joe, I got a cute story. Oh my God! And I just look at you guys. Everyone's just like haunted. by what they just
I got PTSD over here. Yeah, we need to get
I'm the
Congress
only
to pass
person.
a bill.
I'm horrible thought free right now. I'm like,
Yeah.
I made it through the fucking. I saw a tiny bit of it out the corner of my eye, but I
Hey, you
couldn't
saw the
even-
gummy worm part, the
I couldn't
cutest part.
Yeah, I can't even tell you what I saw, even if you asked me. But everybody's
Kind of one of those episodes, you know. It kind of started with
Jackie and-
discussing you and your uncle and his butt, and then the whole.
Jackie and Ed are destroyed.
I'm visibly nauseous.
Is it like it's those poor women on that boat, right?
They're making
Is that
money.
what's
They're doing
happening?
well. The guy was wearing gloves.
I'll tell you, I'd
Okay,
rather
he was
be on
wearing
fucking
gloves.
Amistad than that boat.
This guy was all
Yeah,
right.
but if the guy was wearing gloves, that means it's dry.
Yeah, I don't know if they were lubed gloves or not.
Mark is like a kid in a candy store, staring at fucking gummy worms.
Yeah.
You know,
Look at that.
I know Amber's cool with it too. She's seen some horrible shit online. Fucking.
Yeah.
I'm cool with it, but I close my eyes and I keep seeing that fist flex.
Just bam, 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 right up her fucking asshole, and I can't get it out of my head.
It's all right, Jackie. It's not
Didn't
real.
look real. It just didn't look
It's
real.
not real. It's all CGI.
It's like she didn't have bones.
No, Michael Bay is making porn now. That is all CGI.
I'll tell you what.
No,
Next,
stop it, Marcus.
All right.
Well, I wanted to go back. I wanted to see if there was noise.
Yeah, but underneath it says in quotes, shocking ... black desires, which means
Marcus,
going in a place.
the
I don't even know
noise.
if I can
Do you want
handle.
to? Do you want to hear the noise? I got it. I actually got the transcript. Ow! 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 Ouch! Ow! 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 Oh!
see, I think the noises aren't so fucked up. I'm too fucked up to know what's going on back there.
Technically, I think what we're doing is illegal. Keep her quiet.
Well, the video is titled "This Pussy Is Fuck Up."
It is fuck up. I agree with that.
It is fuck up.
Oh my God, who's driving that boat?
That's the problem.
Ooh, this comes from
The
Bulgaria.
wheel's probably inside her ass. That's what we gotta keep
okay.
on going.
This is Bulgarian porn.
Yeah, this has been this was uploaded from Bulgaria from user Ratik.
So you can imagine that's repression.
Ooh, this
for
porn
you.
site has a WTF category. All right.
That's not in it. If that's not in it, we're not going to that WTF category. If that's normal for the website, there's no living person in the WTF.
I'm fucking gonna rip up my passport. I'm never leaving this country.
I wouldn't. I'm not going to Bulgaria. Certainly not taking a boat to get there. That's for damn sure. I don't care if they offer me a free ride.
Where do you go? You know, and that porcupine story, like, I didn't even hear a word you fucking said when you told me that story. So
The porcupine story
I didn't even
is
see the fucking video at all. I'm thinking it's just like those poor women on that boat. Those poor women on that boat.
I do think the guy has to have it done to him as well. I think you got to be fair with it. She's got to turn around and do it to the guy.
Oh, and that was a loose butthole. Like, it looked like there was, like, it's, buttholes pucker. That one just looked like curtains.
I just don't
flapping.
as someone personally that has been fisted in my life.
Yeah, multiple
I
times.
can't.
The whole
Jackie's been
banana. We
fisted.
talked about
I
it.
can't
The whole
imagine going up to the elbow over and over again. I can't imagine it.
In the
What
butt.
is that? What in the
See,
butt?
that was in the butt, but it's saying pussy be fucked or whatever.
Well,
it
the
is.
pussy got fucked up in other ways.
Yeah, no.
okay.
I mean, a girl who gets fisted like that in the
Don't
butt
worry,
doesn't
they
have a
got
pristine
to it.
pussy.
Yeah.
They figured it.
Either way, the woman's still allowed in the Nazi party. That was a white
I
fist
have
in there.
PTSD.
So it's all good.
I can't.
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, no, the rest of the episode is this. It's very.
No, it doesn't.
I want to
I'm
see
very
the what the
happy.
fuck episode stuff.
I mean, it's hood
It
too,
doesn't
but
matter.
doesn't.
Kind of great because I was like sexually charged about like 15 minutes ago. Now it's all dead.
Yeah.
Now I've got nothing inside of me.
Yeah.
I'm drier than a fucking sheet cake.
I can't even fucking drink.
Well, I can definitely
Let's not get nuts, Eddie. Please.
It's a good place to be, man. It's a good
drinking
place to
show.
Let's
be.
get really drunk. Hey, guys?
I agree with that.
I hope
Cheers.
everyone that's listening is getting drunk as well.
Yeah, quit your fucking jobs, you
Everybody quit
losers.
their jobs.
You low lifes.
Oh yeah.
All right. Well, it is a drinking program, and that's what we embrace here on the round table. Disgusting things and alcohol with friends.
And there
God
is
knows you
an
need it.
unlike button on our page, right? Definitely.
There's no, well, you can like it at unlike.
But you could unlike the same. Whatever you click to like, you can click it again to unlike.
Yeah, that's very true. All right, Marcus. So this little baby,
I can't find what the mineral is. I can't.
The mineral is that guy was fucking tripping his ass off. That's what
saved
it's
the baby. He did. You got to the part where he saved. I had to go to the bathroom. real quick.
I got
you
definitely. He saved the baby. He's taking care of it right now.
Accidentally saved the baby that was inside of the dead porcupine.
All right. Well, you're making it a sad
He
story.
cut open a dead porcupine.
He had to get the baby out.
looking for a mineral.
It turned out to be a child.
I got another good fucked up lobster story.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I was hoping.
This is great. Let's
So-
just go down the file of your brain. We're on L for lobster.
All right, so I'm at this after party for a wedding, and we go to this crazy bar in Pensacola, and they have, like a claw machine where you win stuffed animals?
Yeah.
Is the married couple still together?
Yes, they are. They're
very
great. Yeah, the Rebels. And
great.
and they there was a lobster tank, but it was like you put $1 in, you try to catch a lobster. And everyone's trying. I get it first shot out. I win the lobster. It's like 2 a.m. So I grab the lobster out of the tank and I bring it up to the bar and I like slam it on the bar. I was like, cook my fucking lobster, you know?
Sure.
And they're like, kitchen's closed. We're not going to cook it. I'm like, I won. I put money in that machine. I want my lobster.
You can't argue with that logic,
and they're like, and so finally they're like, I'm sorry, sir. It's closed. Everything's closed and shut down. I'm like, get me a pitcher of salt water. I'm taking it with me. You know, so I got this lobster with me. It's bent in half in a pitcher of like half beer, half salt water from the tank.
Living the dream.
And then we get to Whataburger. I try to convince the people at Whataburger to cook the lobster.
This is a hamburger joint.
He's a hamburger joint, yeah. And I try to convince them to cook the lobster for me. They wouldn't do it. I'm like, I'll give you $20.
You walk into a hamburger shack with a pitcher that has a lobster in
yeah,
it. In a suit, yeah.
And they wouldn't do it. And so I didn't know what to do with the lobster. I started feeling bad for it, because it's dying in my lap. And I'm getting salt water all over my body.
Why was it in your lap?
Because we were driving.
Oh.
Yeah, you didn't put a lid or anything. You didn't put saran wrap over the...
It wasn't an option.
Well, yeah, all right.
So anyway, we didn't know what we were going to do. And so I was just like, all right, I'm going to go take care of this. And I dumped the lobster in a bush that just stepped on its fucking head.
You know, that is a funny story.
Tell us that story.
That is the worst story I've ever heard. So I put the lobster in a bush and stepped on its head. That's not an end to a story. I never heard that before. No, that's not a tale.
That's the end of that story.
That was the end of that lobster. So I put it in a bush and stepped on its head.
What else was I supposed to react?
I listened to the whole thing. I heard every word of what he said. And that's a good story. When I thought every word was important.
It was. I didn't skim over nothing.
Nothing. You said everything that fucking needed to be said about that life.
It just brings up the time when I saw a turtle that got hit by a car and the top of its shell had been ripped off, so it was just the bloody flesh top, but it was definitely still alive. So I also stomped it to death.
Yeah,
that's what it makes me think.
That's nice, though. Yeah.
Sometimes you just gotta stomp an animal to death.
Stomp it to death.
Yeah.
You have to
That's
do it.
incredibly nice.
Yep.
But now it's bringing up all these memories, and now I'm fucking sad.
I went to a dark place when I saw.
Why are we?
Yeah, it was the
why is
fisting
this-
videos, really.
I can switch your mind around.
You got happy news?
Why do you still trust him?
Yeah,
Why did you
Marcus is
ever
really
place your
devious,
trust in him?
The porcupine. He tried with the porcupine. That was kind of
They
cute.
cut an animal open in that story.
But they saved the baby.
You're a fake mineral that doesn't exist.
They still saved the baby.
Of the mineral. I did not find the porcupine mineral, what it's supposed to be, but it could be a bezoar, which, as I said, is formed in the stomach with human hair. And I found a picture of a bezoar.
Okay.
Here we go.
So man does C-section.
Oh wow, that's weird.
It's a trichobezoar.
It looks like hair from a stomach.
It looks like a stomach. It's the hair that well, I mean, it was in a stomach. So
because
You can see it curling, 'cause
it's
it was in the
shaped.
intestine.
It's shaped like the stomach because once the hair gets there, it doesn't go anywhere. So that woman ate all of that hair.
Hair is so disgusting to have in your mouth.
That's disgusting.
What is wrong with you, Marcus?
What
is wrong with you?
So many.
Why are you?
Wow, look at taking it out of the stomach.
All right, Marcus, move on, Marcus.
Look at the picture.
You know, it kind of looks. Yeah.
All right. No, don't. Okay, no. You know what? We have no. All right. You know what? First of all,
You broke Ace. You broke Ben.
We're done.
Ben's broken. He can't even say words anymore.
We're all done with all these pictures. I feel like this is like I feel like I actually related to my father for the first time. It's like no, I don't even know. We're just not doing that anymore. Why not? Because it's just hair. It's just a bunch of things. It's wrong. It's just
Whatever.
wrong.
That wasn't even the bad picture. Then you went to a bunch of thumbnails. And I was like,
all
what
the
is
blood.
that?
Yeah.
I just like.
it was them taking it out. That was the surgery.
that was it coming out of the person's stomach, right?
Some
Because
people
they cut a hole in.
Some people say the bezoar has magical properties.
I mean, if you're a doctor and you give the C-section, you like give it to the mother, and you're like, you got a beautiful baby hair. Like, I mean, what do you do with it?
It looked
do you
like
do
something
you have
out
fun
of
with it?
the comic book, The Max.
Yeah.
Right? Like the creatures in that comic book.
Yeah. All right.
They're believed to have the power of a universal antidote against any poison.
So when you smoke it, what do you do with it?
It was believed that a drinking glass which contained a bezoar would neutralize any poison poured into it.
No, I'd rather die. I'd rather be dead.
But then you get a bezoar when you have the bezoar.
Yeah.
So hair never goes away if you eat it.
Yeah.
It doesn't disintegrate and it doesn't shit out.
Yeah.
Very bizarre.
Yeah, it just kind of coalesces in
So
the
all
stomach.
of us probably have some hair in our stomachs at all times.
But the hair, it's like you don't eat the hair though. Hair's
No,
very
but
rare.
just in the weird ways that would get in there. Like, say you fell asleep next to a luxurious woman with a full-bodied head of hair, and you breathe in a little bit of the hair. Yeah.
Well, really the one that I'm talking about right now is a trichobezoar. That's the one that's made out of hair. However, it is not the only kind of bezoar.
All right.
Toenail bezoar?
You also have lactobezoars.
Oh, milk deposits?
Yes. Milk.
I probably get that.
Okay, dumb mad scientist. How is this going to power the car so we can get back to Dayton? All right. That's good.
Are we at the segment yet?
Yeah, are we done with the show?
No.
All right, so there's got to be another news story out there.
Yeah, one more news story. Let's see here. Where do we want to go? Let's go to
China?
Zimbabwe.
Close enough.
Oh, God.
That's the closest I can.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No one believes
Either that or
in you
St.
anymore.
Augustine.
Yeah, it's good. This is a lighthearted one.
Zimbabwe. It's a sweet, cute one.
Yeah, it's okay. So there's going to be
a fucking fistful of hair getting fucking pulled out of a woman's stomach with blood going everywhere. So it's not like that.
No
You're not going to do
pussy?
that to me again. Okay.
Different. Did
No.
somebody eat those gummy worms that came out of that chick? You think so?
They got fisted up into her asshole.
But I would assume somebody would eat it though.
Yeah, that's the second part. That's part 2. You got to pay more money to
Where do you
eat
think that woman? In what state did that woman die, Ed?
Well,
What do you mean?
And where was she when she died?
Bottom of the ocean.
Yeah, you think they just threw her off the boat as soon as they were done with her ass?
Of course she
they
did.
did.
She never got off that fucking boat.
Yeah.
Look at the stories she would
What
tell.
are they going to pay her?
The stories are worse than whatever's on that camera.
That's the thing. I mean, one would assume worse things happened to her than what they caught on the camera, or at least that what was shown on that
I don't
clip.
want to talk about it anymore.
It's fine, Jackie.
All right, so this is going to have, bear with me. There's a lot of African names here in this first
Is there
paragraph.
a bear in it? 'Cause you
good.
said bear with me.
Yeah, just call him like Just call him like Just call him Wally and shit.
Dang, dang, dang.
I like to be precise.
Precise. He is very
All right,
precise.
go ahead. Have fun.
Villagers in Dongamuzi area under Chief Gummi in Lupani are demanding the transfer of Ekufa Makini, secondary school headmaster Mr. Peter Moyo, whom they accuse of owning goblins that have been terrorizing pupils and teaching staff at the school.
All right.
Teaching staff? Oh, like a goblin's teaching you? Lesson 1, hide under a bridge.
Let's eat a bunch of raw eggs.
I like that class.
Last term lessons at the school were disrupted for almost 2 weeks after teachers abandoned the school following several nights of sexual abuse by the alleged goblins.
Wow.
Teachers,
Okay.
Yeah, female teachers at the school claimed that during the night they would dream of making love to someone and woke up the next morning with signs that they would have actually had sex during the night. Some male teachers also claimed that they woke up every morning wearing female panties whose origin they did not know.
See, that's more disturbing than the first thing that happened.
Wake up in someone else's panties?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My cock would also just be blown out the front of those things, too. Any type of woman's panties. Because my junk is fucking ludicrously large and in charge.
Yeah, you find it to be in charge, huh? Interesting.
Could you describe to me, like, what does a goblin look like in your opinion?
In my opinion, a goblin is definitely green. He glows. He's kind of piggish.
He's lanky, right? He's sort of thin.
No. Goblins are fat. They're kind of piggish.
Danny DeVito.
Yeah, Danny DeVito's pretty close, except they're taller, I think.
Oh, I always saw
goblins are
a
about
goblin as
tiny,
being lanky.
Tiny, tiny little guys.
Or like a fat belly and long arms.
You asked me what goblins look like in my head.
I know.
I'll see.
It's interesting to share so a goblin.
Yeah, 'cause
and
I
you
saw
have
one.
an opinion, and I say an opinion.
I know what it looks like because I
You
saw
saw
it.
one outside of
right.
your window as a
I saw
child.
Labyrinth, too.
No.
Yeah.
No.
They are kind of fat in Labyrinth.
No, I saw one outside of a window in the middle of the night in Lubbock, Texas, about 3 a.m. I looked out the window, and there's this weird, glowing, green, piggish monster kind of slumping its way
Did you know
towards the
Kissel
window.
back then?
I did not know Kissel.
Very intriguing, yes.
I wonder, do you think the headmaster raped all of these people?
Yes.
Well, the villagers have called for the transfer of the school head, whom they say was fingered during a recent cleansing ceremony. They didn't think about the wording.
Translation.
She was pointed out as.
He was pointed out,
Fingered.
but he was fingered during a recent cleansing ceremony.
You know, it's funny, like, when you watch a horror movie that really gets to you, and then you always, like, feel like it's, like, right behind you the monster is that you saw in the horror movie, right? Well, like, right now, like, I keep thinking I'm going to turn to my right and see, like, an ass with, like, gummy bears coming out of it.
Just hit you in the side of the face.
Yeah, like, instead
like
of
that.
Jason with an axe or, like, some, like, ghoul or whatever, I'm going to turn to my right and be like, ah! Like, it's just going to be fists going into an ass. Anyways, I just thought I'd share that. Yeah.
Erotic stuff.
All right, and now it's time for a segment from Holden McNeely.
I mean, do people jack off to that video?
Yeah, people jack off to that.
Yeah, you ever jack off to something like that?
I've jacked off to fisting, definitely.
Yeah, but
Really?
fisting like that, gummy bears.
No, I
can't
jacked
jack
off
off
once
to
to
fisting.
I jacked off once to a girl who was getting fucked in the ass by a dude while a woman fisted her in the pussy.
Oh, that's
at the
fun.
same time.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
kind of fun.
Yeah, I mean, it was fun.
Oh man, jacking off to that. I feel like they take jalapeno juice and just put it on their dick, and then like that's what they jack off with.
Yeah, like Martin in Human Centipede 2 used the sandpaper.
Yeah.
Right.
Did they show the cock getting its skin ripped off?
No, they were supposed to. It was in the original.
They had to
cut.
take it out.
They had to take out a lot of stuff in that movie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, that'd be interesting to see that director's cut.
Yeah, it's a beautiful film.
Oh yeah.
It is actually a very good movie.
Yeah.
And it's technically.
Highly underrated.
I went back and listened to the old last podcast episode where you guys watched it. It's very entertaining, and a bunch of horrible shit happens, and I was in the other room reading Game of Thrones.
Yes, you refused to come join us.
I could not come in because it sounded like you guys were fucking each other whenever somebody would start getting hurt in that film. And yet, in that same episode, Ben says, and I quote, "I fucking hate the name torture porn. It's ridiculous. It is a film. It is a work of art." And then cut to you guys listening to it, and it was, it was you, Henry, just like making the most gutturally sex-like noises. Yeah.
Oh, remember it well.
Yes.
It was a good time.
It's time for a segment from Holden McNeely.
PSA, please say anything, Holdenators ho. So this segment is a PSA. Marcus runs the government. He wants some new PSAs to teach some kids some lessons, some adults some lessons. It could be forest fires. It could be say no to drugs. But you have to come to me with a PSA and what it is and what it's about and what happens in the commercial. Okay?
All right.
So I'll start it off. It's going to be a don't hang out with creepy men PSA. Don't get in the van, and it'll be a little kid, and he's playing. His penis is itchy, so he's kind of playing with a lot in the playground, right? And everybody's like, "Oh, I don't want to hang out with you," right? And then a van pulls up, and it's a man in the big clown costume, and it's right next to him is this big ass in the van. And gummy worms are coming out. He's like, "Hey kid, you want some candy? Hey kid, you want some candy?" And the little kid's like, "Yay, my cock's been itchy. I think I would love to go into the van and have some candy." So he walks into the van, right?
Offered us some cock cream.
Yeah, it's the thing. He's like, "I got cock cream in the back, and then I'm gonna feed you a bunch of candy that's coming out of this fucking gummy bear box." Right, because it's coming out of her fucking pussy, right? So he gets in the van, white door slides shut, and then it's just like goes back from the van, back from the van, back from the van, all the way back until we see the earth, and then the whole earth just fucking explodes.
Nice.
And it
I
says,
see.
"Fuck you, you're a little kid. You don't know shit. Wait till you get fucking older." That's the.
All right.
slogan
Wait
at
till
the
you
end.
get older. Yeah, it gets better.
Yeah.
Amber.
All right.
Oh, PSA in the government. All right. Fuck. Mine is, my motto is, don't spend too much time online. And it would have a bunch of kids. They're going to sing songs like, "Don't spend too much time online, because you'll wind up in a K-hole with people fisting." And, it's just going to have a kid, like, looking on the computer.
Like a young Amber.
Yeah, like a young Amber. And, like, I'm looking on the computer and then cut to, like, 5 hours later and I'm, like, withered away. I'm like a worm, like one of those maggot worms we saw coming out of that woman's pussy earlier.
Oh,
Remember
yeah.
that?
Yeah, I remember that.
Actually, maggot worms were one of the least offensive things on today's show.
Well, that it really wasn't a clear video. It was a little blurry.
It was.
Yeah, and you really, I was sitting right next, really looking at it, and I, really
You barely
didn't see
saw
it.
them worms.
Yeah, barely saw the
worms.
worms.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, don't spend too much time online. And then I'm like withered away like a worm. And then it cuts to like later. And I'm like, kill me. And then a big maggot comes out, like a giant human-sized maggot with sunglasses. And it's like a cool maggot. And then it just like shoots me in the face.
Is there like a slogan at the end or anything? It's just blackout.
Just like blackout, just people like, what? It's like an art film.
Not bad. Not bad at all. All right.
Ben?
Let's see. A government PSA, keep those nipples clean. That's what I'd say.
Okay.
So a keep your nipples clean campaign. Rub them in the shower, rub them in public, rub them on the subway, rub them all day
So we're
long.
talking a
Who's
lot
your
of tits in the
spokesperson?
commercial.
A bunch of tits and
Big
a bunch
tits.
of chicks rubbing on their titties, keeping those nipples
What's
clean.
the cup
Guys
size
can do
we're
it
talking
too.
here?
Any cup size is fine with me, and any cup size should be fine with you because you might have a daughter one day, and you need to love her regardless.
So hold on, you're saying that people might not love their daughters because their tits aren't big enough?
I'm not a father, Ed. I don't know. I don't know. But keep those nipples clean because you never know who's going to be sucking on them. And this is for guys, too. This is for guys as well. You know, guys got to keep their nipples clean and shaven.
I hate when my fucking nipples get
filthy. Yeah.
No, not filthy, messed with. I just don't. It makes.
You don't like people to touch your nipples.
Do your nipples get
weird.
dirty?
No, I don't think they do
Kissel?
at all.
Mine?
You shied away when I asked.
No, my nipples don't get dirty because I keep them clean because I listen to my own message. So keep your nipples clean, everybody out there, because you never know who's going to be licking them, sucking them, and loving them.
Okay.
Jackie?
All right, government, my PSA is going to be titled, Let's Stay in America. So it's going to be a shot of a girl dancing in a club in Miami. And it's like, yeah, you're having fun. And she's like, she's dancing with her girlfriends. And then a guy asks, like, come on my boat. And she's like, yeah, I'll get on your boat. So she sexually dances, gets on the boat. Yeah. All of a sudden it cuts to, it's just like flashes for the rest of the PSA.
Right.
It's like, she's getting fisted. Worms coming out of her vagina. Flash, flash, flash. He's raping the shit out of her. All of the pirates are raping the shit out of her. And then it cuts to her like dancing sexily and obviously drugged and have been raped for weeks in like a Thai strip club, and it's gonna flash, your father is not Liam Neeson, and then it cuts back to her dancing and it's like, no one will save you. Cuts back to her dancing, just stay in America.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, very good.
That's great. Yeah. Wow, those videos really stuck with you guys.
Yeah.
I thought it was sort of like the plot of Captain Phillips there for a second.
No, just stay in America.
Captain Phillips, but Tom Hanks get fisted.
Yeah. Oh, that would be great. Yeah.
Aww.
Tom Hanks is a great person for a spokesperson for anything.
Tom Hanks is one of the nicest.
I'll use him in
mine.
Or Liam Neeson. I feel like Liam Neeson would be a great spokesperson.
Yeah, maybe.
Was nice.
He's
really
Tom Hanks
passionate about those
fools around
he loves
a little
those
more.
horses. I mean, I guess he sort of hates the horse. It depends on your perspective. Yeah.
What do you mean he hates horses? Does he beat them?
No, he wants to keep the horses in time. It doesn't matter.
All right. Well, mine's I guess anti women getting torn to pieces.
Anti-women getting torn to pieces.
Well, whatever do you mean, man? What do you?
I'm haunted.
So we're gonna show. It's gonna be a screen. It's gonna be a blurred out screen, and it's gonna be a computer screen. It's gonna be someone who looks just like Marcus, and he's gonna be looking at the screen. He's gonna be beating off, like, oh yeah. And then Barack Obama himself is gonna come in the room and fucking shoot him in the head. He's just like, don't watch that shit, you fucking filthy goddamn piece of shit.
All right.
This is America. You can't act like that. You're not allowed to be seeing that kind of thing.
Right.
No, it's because we live in America that we are allowed to see that.
Yeah, it's because they live in Bulgaria that we're allowed to see that.
It's funny
Let's be
that
honest.
you're pitching this to Marcus, but you're saying that the man in your video looks just like him, gets his brains blown out.
Yeah.
Okay.
By Barack Obama.
Yeah. Right.
It's pretty
And
great.
then and the cops come like, oh, this is all legal. Everything's in check here. This guy got shot in the head.
Close that close to a
The more you know. Don't be involved in this type of behavior.
Gummy worm porn.
Or the president's going to come and fucking shoot you in the brain.
Oh.
That's how high of a priority it is to keep this shit out of people's minds and out of
Yeah,
the world.
even Obama would cry.
That Barack Obama takes care of it himself,
He just
no matter
drone
how
all- he would
small
drone
the
him.
case.
God, we gotta attach these videos somehow.
There's no way.
Yeah.
You can't put
You
those.
can't.
I mean, just fucking Google gummy worms pussy.
Really?
No,
I mean,
it
I'm
came
gonna-
out of her asshole, though.
I'm gonna make sure that.
I mean, it was coming out of both holes.
Yeah, just fucking.
All right.
Yeah,
Marcus,
gummy
Don't click on it.
Yeah.
it doesn't matter.
I want to make.
can't
I want to
watch
make
it
sure that
It's the same one. How many
one.
are there, Marcus?
enter.
No, I watched the wrong gummy worm.
Marcus,
pussy.
enter.
Are you kidding me? Okay.
This content's for adults only.
Yeah.
It's not.
Yeah,
it's not for anybody.
I mean,
This
really,
content isn't even for fucking bears.
I mean, really,
no one should be watching.
the contents of the situation are actually for kids. I mean, it's gummy worms.
Marcus, who won the?
That's the contents.
Who won the contest?
No, I wanted to hear the music. I never got to hear the music.
Why you want to hear the music?
Now that I think about it, she's sort of just like a squeezy pinata.
Yeah.
It's fucking Pearl Jam.
Who won the contest, Marcus?
Oh, it's a hard choice on this one.
Go with me on this one.
No.
Thank you. And that's been the Roundtable, everybody.
He said no. He said no. He said no.
I said no. I think I'm going to go with Let's Stay in America.
Let's stay
That's
in
the
America.
racist one.
It's not racist.
Let's stay in America.
It's not racist.
Fucking racist.
Yeah,
All right,
you
Jack.
did
Queens
that.
is the most multicultural place on earth.
That's true. All right, Eddie, Holden, thank you for being here, Amber. Listen to the brighter side with
Get in,
Amber
but
and
you
Ed.
can't get out.
Yes, okay, listen to the brighter side with Amber and Eddie. That's a great show.
Come to Dog Shit this week, Thursday, 9 p.m. at the Legion Bar.
Legion Bar. Murder Fist on Twitter.
Come on at my place in Williamsburg, Brooklyn.
I'm upset.
Yeah.
Or you could come to our Cowman show on Friday.
At Trash Bar on
Trash
Friday
Bar.
night, and then
Trash Bar.
afterwards I'll take you to my dirty
Friday at
naughty room.
midnight.
All right,
Friday,
so
April 3rd or 4th at midnight.
Come
Whatever
to-
this coming
I'll
from.
play
Come
Ariel,
forward.
you'll play Flounder
Yeah,
this
come to-
Friday night.
All right, Ben Kissel on Twitter, Marcus Parks on Twitter. What's next, Ed? And actually very appropriate, Amber Smelson. And then Jack the Worm on Twitter.
Jack the Worm.
Which I think you have to change
You gotta
now.
think
Oh
about that.
no! They're gonna come out of my asshole and my pussy.
Jack the
Don't
Worm.
put them in me, please.
Send her nothing but pictures of
Oh my god!
worms coming out of pussy.
You trump me, Marcus Parks. I am disgusted.
I think this is my crowning achievement here.
I am
I'm not
just sick.
This
Like,
off.
I mean, just the
As the
whole.
man
Go home, hug your mothers,
I am upset.
call your family members.
Be a Republican. You know?
It's funny.
They're all Republicans
barely
fisting these
saw
people.
anything that happened in that video. I feel like a champion right now. I feel like a king among
I
men.
am
So do I.
Still sick to my stomach. Marcus,
Yeah.
you got a demon's heart.
Best thing anyone's ever said to Marcus.
Thank you.